What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about a handful of Grayscale trusts, damn near all of them, man. We're going to be going over HZen for Killer B, BCHG, and LTCN for Bye Bye, GBTC for Honcho, ETH-E for Elijah Went Up, GXLM for Matt Mac, and Mana for World Travel Ventures. Also finishing it up with G-Soul for April B. And with that, guys, let's get into this. Let's get started. All right, so looking at this here, HZen accumulated, broke out, phenomenal movement. We're already up. Damn, man, we're already up 70% this week. It's just not stopping, man. It's not stopping at all. You're really in a breakout phase right now. Okay, so you are at a previous area of support down here. You could find a little turbulence. If we look back, right, let's look at this, where you found turbulence before. Right there. Previous area of resistance, kind of found support there, but it's not super significant. Right here, you found some turbulence. Okay, not really there. I mean, maybe you do continue all the way up to like here, up to 12. Maybe you see another 100% growth before you really chill out. I don't know. But chilling out somewhere around here, around 680, where you're at now, to potentially like $9, $8.50, wouldn't be crazy either. Yeah, I mean, you might go back down, form a higher low, and make one more move up before really chilling out. You've got more to go, man. You do have more to go. But let's look at the daily and see, because I do expect that you would chill soon. Maybe not soon enough, though, man. That is a bullish looking daily RSI, you guys. Let's look at the 1 hour, 2 hour, maybe 3 hour. They all look so good, man. They all look really good. I think you want to go higher, HZen. I do. You could go lower. You never know whenever you could just like open up, back down at $5. Here you are at 686. But if you see that, don't be scared. You're going to go higher. You might not pull back, man. You might just be going higher. But let's try to determine where are you going to go. I'm going to use this high. I might switch it up here. I might not use that high, but let's just see. I don't really feel like you're finding significance on that at all. Nor that, really. So let's take this high to this low. There you go, 1618 significance. Blasting through the 261. Yeah, dude, you're moving up. You might be moving up to $13 before you really chill. And you might chill like this, right? You might see some consolidation like this for a couple months or so. And then continue to move up. But I think like before you really consolidate for like a prolonged period of time, you're probably going to move up there, man, honestly. That's a really bullish weekly looking RSI, man. At the top, like where that high is there, yeah, dude, you could be moving up anywhere from like, I would say 10 to 1340 in a very short amount of time. It could happen in this month of March. It could happen sometime, I would think sometime before June is when it would happen. Potentially before the halving, though, with how bullish it's looking, man, honestly. HZen, crazy. I'm not going to spend too much time on that. I don't know. As far as like cycle predictions go, it doesn't give me enough data to really get that, man. I mean, I don't know. Top to bottom here on this fib that isn't respected at all. I mean, that'd put you at $42, $148. I mean, who knows? But absolutely, it could go that high. I don't really know. BCHG, right? And I know, I forget who it was on the YouTube comments, man. I'd give you a shout out. I forget who it is. Someone who writes comments regularly. I meant to write your name down, but I didn't have space on the piece of paper, so I was trying to remember it, but it looks like I failed. You know, I do think we're going to see these anywhere from $250 to $1,540, somewhere in there for BCHG. I made a video explaining when I think these highs are going to come in, and I went into great length. I'm not really going to go into great lengths on it right now because I don't have time tonight, but generally speaking, I think sometime around like the middle of next year, before June of next year, before June of 2025, is when I think we're gonna see these highs. So if we're at 250, like in October of this year, that's probably not the high. Probably not. I do think that it's going to be sometime, like at least maybe as early as January, February, March of next year, maybe, but I'm thinking it will be after March, before June. That's when you're going to find the high, is my thoughts. For the more immediate price action, it looks like we did recover, up 77% this week. Good job, guys. Outperforming HSEN. Bearish divergence presenting itself, though it's not confirmed. Volume is dying off as you're moving higher. It's not necessarily exciting to see. Bearish divergence, but it all looks good, man. It all looks really good. I do want to say you're going higher. Oof, maybe not. I don't know. Let's look at some fibs. Let's do that. Okay, a little bit higher, yes. You're at 731. You might move up a whole 50 cents, potentially up to 1136. I think that you will find resistance soon, very soon in this area. You're almost there. Maybe to close out this week you get up there. Maybe sometime next week you see a quick, like maybe you close the week here. Maybe next week you like blow up real quick here and then just dump from there. I would expect you see a pullback at some point. And you'd probably go back down, you know, all the way down to like $5 to $6, something like that, depending. And that would be sometime next month. But sometime this month, guys, very, very soon, honestly, like within the next week or two. You're going up to 781, 1136. You could go as high as 1136, but I doubt you go higher than that. I mean, if you go higher than that, incremental amounts, but like you're not going to move up to the 786. You could. I doubt it. Yeah, a little bit higher. A little bit higher is what I'm thinking, man. Looks fine to me. You do have bearish divergence, but it's not confirmed until you have a red day. And really what this looks like to me is a bounce off of like the overbought area. Like it's not bad at all. For example, okay, look, you had bearish divergence here. Top, lower, high, right? High, higher, high, lower, high. You had bearish divergence. What, you went down 12% the next day? Okay, that's scary, 12%, right? It's a little bit scary. But then, you know, as the days went on, like not even 2 or 3 weeks later, you went up dramatically higher than that. Like from that day where you were down 12%, which was here, you went up another 60%. So, I mean, let's say you move down 12% from here, something like that, right? And then went up 60%. That'd put you at 1030. That's right in that range that we're looking for, man. And I'm not thinking it's going to happen exactly like that. I'm just comparing it to that previous price action there. But absolutely, man. Absolutely. That's my thoughts. So anyways, that's BCHG. I think it has higher to go. Whether it's a little higher by 50 cents or whether it's a significant amount higher by like $3 or more, it's got a little higher to go. Probably to close out this week, maybe even going into next week. But I would think next week we might see the beginning of the turnaround. If we don't find the high this week, we're going to find it next week, the more momentary high. Okay, LTCN, also going over that question for I forget who it is. I would give you a shout out, my friend. I'm sorry. I am sorry. As far as when, again, same kind of time frame, okay? Sometime toward the middle of 2025, not toward the end. I would say late Q1 is my thoughts, if not between late Q1 to late Q2, but it could be as early as early Q1, but I'm thinking late Q1 to late Q2. Late Q1 would be February to potentially like June, right, of next year. Late Q1 is February, or I suppose like the end of February, right? March, technically. And then late Q2 would be June. Anyways, 2,000, 4,000, 13,118. Any and all of those targets are possible. I really don't think we're going to see that price. I really don't think we're going to see it. I suppose it's possible, but I would bet anybody that that's probably not going to happen. And I don't do that whenever it comes to like possibilities, but I just don't. I think it's possible, but I don't think it will happen. I really don't. Something in between here might happen. Maybe even above 4,000 could happen for LTCN, but the minimum target is $2,000. With the prediction that Litecoin is going to go to 2,300, I would think we see it go above 2,300. LTCN go above 2,300 as well. So again, something like that would happen probably sometime next year in 2025, toward the middle. Looking at the daily for what it is, bullish on the daily. Went from bearish to bullish real quick. I know I was calling yesterday for it to go a little bit lower, but looks like you're saying screw that noise, man. Found support where it matters, looking like you want to move up. You're about to break out, and you're going to see how Bitcoin Cash has moved up 77% this week. You're going to see that in Litecoin. You're going to see a move, maybe not 77%, but you're going to see a move that's certainly bigger than this 20% week so far. Maybe you finish this week strong, or I have a funny feeling that next week you might be going into it really strong. That's not what I thought I was drawing. Let's see. Top to bottom on the relative high to low, 23 to 31.40, 23.56 to 31.40, maybe even higher. You could see your 1886 or your 2272, but if we look at the 1618, that 1414 is right in line with this top, so I kind of have a feeling 2650 is where you're going to go. And from the current price at 1831, that would be an increase of 40%, 44%, 45%, something like that. So yeah, absolutely. I think you could go a little bit higher and then potentially chill back. But I don't know, man. This is a very, to be fair too, guys, this is a very parabolic structure that you have. You consolidated near the top, like you might be going higher. I might be not bullish enough on it, man. Let's see. Relative high. Relative low. 61869 in the land of the twos. $57.58 to $85. I like that. I think that's where you're going. Before the halving, after the halving, sometime in April, probably. I doubt it happens this month. I would stick to probably sometime in April, but until then, you're working your way up with downs and ups all along the way. But that's LTCN. It's looking really good. You know, really good right now, you guys. GBTC, Grayscale Bitcoin Trust. Let's see. Bullish as hell, bro. It looks really good. Wow, that's insane. You're looking like you're gonna bounce twice off of your overbought zone. Like that's the bears are in trouble, man. Bears are in trouble. I'm glad that while I was bearish, I was still holding all my assets because, like, I was a bear who wasn't in trouble. I was a bear with bullish contingencies, if that makes sense. Looks good, dude. Looks like it wants to move high. You're crazy, GBTC. Let's see. We're gonna use this high to this low. See you at $95, bro. You guys, what the hell is going on? Wow. Yeah, I think so, man. See you there. See you at $95, guys. This month, next month, the month after, I don't know. But you're moving up there. That's what's happening. Looking at the daily, I think it looks bullish. I really do. Looking at the 3 hour, I think it looks bullish. Looking at the 1 hour, I don't mind it. It doesn't look as bullish, but I don't mind it. I like this. I think the price action looks more bullish. Look at what happened last time you did this, right? Gap up, move sideways, move sideways. Yep, we'll see you. We'll probably see you at new all-time highs. You'll be at like 63 tomorrow. I don't know, man. It looks good. Wow. Is Bitcoin going to pump? What's Bitcoin at right now? Am I going to see ridiculous prices? Nope. Okay. It's just chilling. It's just chilling. That's okay. Looking at the daily. Also looking good, man. Yeah, I think Bitcoin's getting ready to do some things, man. We're about to set new all-time highs for real. I think, you guys, who knows? Tomorrow we might be above 70K. Crazy, you guys. Anybody see those videos today across YouTube? Like, I know, was it Ivan on Tech? Or no, it was Kevin Svensson. For anybody that doesn't know Kevin Svensson, I really like Kevin Svensson. I think he's a talented mind in the space. There are a lot of YouTubers out there who are, you know, and I'm talking smack here. I've got such a small channel, but who I think they're just all talk. Like they run off of media pieces. Everything they say, for the most part, is just regurgitated information that you could read yourself. But there are some who they really use, and they're smart. These YouTubers who regurgitate information, they're smart in their own sense. They know how to market themselves and market their channel, and they're not dummies by any means. But the people that I respect are the people like kind of like Kevin Svensson, Tone Vase. Even though I don't know if I bet I'd like Tone Vase in real life, but I don't agree with everything he says or all his philosophies outside of crypto even. But Kevin Svensson, Tone Vase, Eric Crown. Having a hard time thinking of anyone else really. I like Alessio Rastani, but I don't know. He's kind of got an old school approach to TA, but there's some pretty good TAs out there, man, for sure. But I like Kevin Svensson. You guys should check him out. I forget where I was going with that. I feel like I lost my train of thought. That's what I get for being up at almost midnight. Man, 4 a.m. used to be a regular bedtime for me. 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. Now I'm tired past 11. If it's 11 o'clock, guys, you're getting a winded C-Zar. But anyways, let's move back on to this. We were just talking about GBTC. It's looking killer, looking real killer. So it's probably going to be good for a lot of things. Now we're talking about Mana, MANA, Grayscale Trust. Phenomenal, up 27%, bro. What's up? 121% this week. They just keep getting more bullish, you guys. What the hell? Let's go back to the daily. Hold on first. Okay, weekly. All-time high to low here. We'll see you at $58, y'all. $58 coming in hot, maybe $100 even. Coming in real hot. Daily RSI looks good. It is really hot. So, I mean, if you cool off, you could cool off at any point in time, man. It could be tomorrow. It could be, maybe you move up higher. Maybe you tip the 1414 tomorrow and then you close the day red. Who knows? But soon you are going to cool off. You'll probably see this RSI come back down and then you'll continue up higher. So when you cool off, I doubt you're going to go down like this, but you'll probably see some kind of significant low. You're at $47 now. You could drop all the way to $26, man, $25, and then move up from there. Maybe you move up higher first, and then instead of dropping down that low, you drop to like $30. But still, you're going to get a significant drop sooner or later. If not a significant drop, that could change, right? That could be like here you were really overbought, and instead of dropping, I suppose you did drop significantly though, right? Top to bottom here, that's a 50% drop. So, I mean, it doesn't look significant, but moving sideways is what I was going to say. Instead of a significant drop, maybe you move sideways, but even moving sideways on this thing is enough for a significant drop. So what I'm trying to say is Mana probably goes up higher. We're probably going up to about $58, $59. And then you'll see a move down. That's my thoughts. That's Mana. So there's that. Let's talk about, what is it, G-Sol? Is that the next one? Oh, ETH. I skipped that. I'm sorry. Almost had Silent Bob on me. Let's see here. ETH. It's an inside joke in the Discord. Or is it a joke? Top to bottom. Very bullish weekly RSI. I think you're coming to the end of it though. 86. No, sorry, 36. 36, 35. You're going to find turbulence there. Maybe you go a little bit higher, but I think so. 36, 35. 38 at the highest or something like that. You want to go up here, but not right now. You're going to chill. You're going to chill very soon. You're going to go up a little bit higher and then probably pull back to this area or this area. $36 to $38, and then back down to like $23 to $20, somewhere in there, and then up higher. Your RSI on the weekly, you guys, is getting real hot. Daily RSI looks fine though, so absolutely I think you're moving up higher in the more immediate terms. Let's talk about G-Sol and finish this bad boy up. Grayscale fun. Also looking good. Man, all of these are looking good. This thing looks unstoppable, you guys. Wow. Pretty severe bearish divergence presenting itself. You broke out. You're moving up. Oh, where are you going to go? Dude. See you at 777? What? No way. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know, man. I'm having a hard time wrapping my head around that. So let's say this then. Maybe not 777, but I think you're going above this high. I think you want to work higher too. If you move lower from here in the more immediate terms, like let's say you start tomorrow off low, I doubt you're going to go below 380. You'll probably find support in that area if you're going to down in this area. If you go lower, and then you're going to work your way up here. But I have a hard time believing that right now, at least unchecked, that you would just go up to 777. But to be fair, that's what the fibs call for. You are in a nice trajectory to do so even, but I'm kind of thinking somewhere maybe between $700 and $600 is where you're trying to go, but that's just more of a hunch than it is regular TA. Anyways, that's all I got for you guys. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more. Thank you all for coming. I very much appreciate you. I will see you on the next one. Take care of yourselves out there. And good job, man. Good job to every Grayscale holder. Whatever you're holding, man, I know you're not upset. The only people upset right now are the people who did not get in at any point in time. So anybody and everybody who got in basically at any price before like this week, you're doing good. You're doing pretty damn good. So good job, everybody. We'll see you on the next one. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.